Tikvah Layeled consults with the biggest CP specialists, including Professor Yehuda Shapira, head of the Pediatric Neurology Department at Jerusalem's Hadassah Hospital, Dr. Lionel Kopelyevich, an orthopedic surgeon at Asaf Harofeh Hospital, Professor Harold Hoffman of Toronto, Professor Warwick Peacock of California, Professor Shlomi Konstantini of Dana Children's Hospital in Tel Aviv, and Professor Shaul Harel, head of pediatric neurology at Tel Aviv's Ichilov Hospital. Tikvah Layeled holds international medical symposiums attended by world-renowned doctors.
I will call now on Ms. Ronit Shepson to deliver her greeting on behalf of Tikvah Layeled organization, an organization that cares for the treatment and rehabilitation of handicapped children, and who was generous enough to give us a donation for this meeting. And this was with the help of Rabbi Breinstein, which is sitting there, and we are all thankful to him.
I'm honored to join this conference of international professors, doctors, and specialists who have gathered here today in the state of Israel to explore and shed light on medical, rehabilitative, neurological, and neurosurgical issues which are of vital importance to people the world over. I'm delighted to have been given the honor of giving an opening address to this conference, during which you will explore new methods and surgical techniques that have been developed recently, which have changed my life. My family and I deeply thank our friend, Rabbi Tzvi Breinstein, who in his capacity as head and founder of the Tikvah Layeled Foundation for people with cerebral palsy, was the inspiration behind my parents seeking out new treatments that have literally put me back on my feet. I was born at 28 weeks in Israel with spastic diplegia. I took my first steps aged 5, and I walked independently at the age of 9. However, by the age of 11, I was wheelchair bound. And we were told in the UK that it was unlikely that I would ever walk again. However, due to the help and guidance and quiet dignity of Rabbi Breinstein, my parents were introduced to groundbreaking medical treatments in America, for which I would be forever grateful. This, coupled with the intensive physiotherapy that I received from the Bobarth Centre in London, means that, thank God, I am able to stand here before you as living proof of what advances in medical science can and do achieve. I would personally like to tell you, these are the fruits of your labor.
Tikvah Layeled is a world leader in the prevention and treatment of CP, with connections to the best specialists from around the world, medical consulting, research development, the most advanced medical equipment for neonatology wards at local hospitals, including Orthofix orthopedic equipment at Hadassah in Kerem, diagnostics equipment for the neurology department, and oxygen level testing devices for maternity wards.
Tikvah Layeled has done a lot in order to provide us with equipment.
I can say that this machine is the most important equipment in the unit.
Tikvah Layeled provide the transportation, the education, which is very specific for them, and helps the families